TikTok is destroying your focus. Here's the science behind it. The addictive scroll you never noticed. Have you ever opened TikTok just for 5 minutes, and then an hour disappears without a trace? Your to-do list remains untouched, your thoughts feel scattered, and you can't even remember what you just watched. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone, and it's not your fault. TikTok isn't just a fun app. It's a masterfully engineered attention trap, and the damage it's doing to your brain might already be irreversible. But here's the chilling truth. Scientists are now uncovering the neurological cost of your favorite app, and it's worse than anyone thought. You might have heard of distractions before, but the way TikTok manipulates your focus is something entirely new. You've been subconsciously trained to engage in ways that destroy your mental resilience, and it's happening faster than you can realize. We've entered an era where entertainment is hijacking human cognition in ways we never predicted. And if we don't understand what's happening, we'll lose the ability to stop it. Because if you're not aware, you're already under its control, and your focus may already be fading fast. The true cost of this addiction is far worse than just lost time. It's the erosion of your mind's very ability to concentrate. The hook. Why can't you pay attention anymore? Remember when you could sit through a full movie without checking your phone, or read a book for an hour without feeling bored? Fast forward to today, most people can't even finish a 3-minute video. And the most addictive digital drug? TikTok. Experts are calling it the crack cocaine of attention spans. Sounds dramatic? Just wait. Our brains weren't designed for the kind of constant overstimulation that TikTok provides. What's happening now is that your brain has lost its ability to enjoy simple, focused tasks. We're witnessing the fastest collapse of sustained attention in recorded history. And the worst part, most users have no idea their brains are deteriorating. Every swipe is silently reshaping your focus in the background. The science, how TikTok rewires your brain. Let's get scientific. Every time you scroll through TikTok, your brain's reward system lights up. Specifically, the nucleus accumbens and prefrontal cortex are activated. Dopamine floods your system, reinforcing a simple cycle. See, swipe, reward. But here's where it turns sinister. Each swipe doesn't just entertain, it modifies your neural architecture subtly but steadily. The more you swipe, the more your brain expects constant novelty. Eventually, anything less than instant gratification feels intolerable. It's like turning your brain into a slot machine, constantly pulling, constantly craving, never satisfied. This is the deep-rooted reason why it's so hard to stop. Your brain has become addicted to unpredictability and short bursts of excitement. And while it feels good in the moment, the long-term effects on your mental health and ability to focus are disastrous. The fallout. Why you can't focus on boring tasks anymore. Now here's where it affects your life. Have you noticed that reading an email feels exhausting? That homework, office tasks, or even watching a YouTube tutorial suddenly feel unbearable? That's because your brain is now used to high-frequency novelty. You've trained your brain to reject anything that doesn't provide immediate gratification, even if it's meaningful. Over time, your tolerance for mental effort decreases. What once felt normal now feels like torture. You're left chasing the next flash of dopamine, while your ability to focus quietly withers away. It's not just about TikTok, it's the underlying shift in how your brain processes all information. Your mind has become conditioned to bounce from one exciting distraction to the next. The illusion of productivity, learning through TikTok. You might think, but I'm watching educational TikToks, psychology hacks, science facts, finance tips. It's productive, right? Wrong. This is called false productivity. When content is condensed into 15-second sound bites, your brain doesn't have time to process or retain it. You're skimming the surface without diving deep. You're mistaking exposure for understanding. You feel like you're learning, but really you're forgetting faster than ever. That quick hit of knowledge feels satisfying at the time, but it doesn't stick. Your brain can only handle so much input before it starts discarding information. The infinite scroll. Why you can't stop even when you want to. You ever notice that TikTok has no stopping point? There's no "are you still watching?" pop up. No episode breaks. just an endless river of content, custom tailored to your desires. This is by design. It's called intermittent variable reward, the same principle that keeps gamblers glued to slot machines. You never know what the next swipe will bring. A funny clip, a sad story, a beautiful face, a shocking reveal. The scariest part? You're not in control. Algorithms are. They've optimized every part of the experience to hold your attention as long as possible, no matter the cost to your mental well-being. Memory erosion, TikTok and the decline of recall. Let's talk memory. A 2023 study from China's Zhejiang University found that excessive TikTok use was correlated with short-term memory decay. Ask yourself, how many TikToks do you actually remember after watching? Chances are almost none, because TikTok isn't made to stick. It's made to stimulate. Your brain doesn't have the bandwidth to store dozens of unrelated microbursts of content. It's like trying to remember every flash from a strobe light. It simply can't process that chaos. You're left with noise instead of knowledge, flashes instead of focus. The real danger is that this fast-paced information overload starts to seep into other aspects of your life, leaving you distracted and forgetful when you need clarity the most. TikTok versus real life, blurring the lines of reality. Ever feel like real life feels boring? The longer you spend immersed in TikTok, the less capable you become of dealing with everyday stress without its help. Can you rewire your brain? Yes, but it won't be easy. Here's the silver lining. Your brain is plastic. That means it can adapt and recover, but it takes work. Just like you trained your brain to crave TikTok's chaos, you can train it to value depth and focus again. At first, it'll feel unbearable, boring, even painful, but that's your brain healing. And with time, focus returns, memory improves, peace returns. Start with digital detoxes, long-form content, reading, and even meditation. These are your brain's rehab tools. It will take patience, but the benefits are immense. As you break free from the TikTok cycle, your ability to focus deeply and meaningfully will return, along with a greater sense of mental clarity. The wake-up call: this isn't just about TikTok anymore. Finally understand this. TikTok is just the beginning. Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, Facebook Stories, Snapchat, all are adopting the same model. We're not just losing time, we're losing our attention, our discipline, and our ability to think. The platforms won't change. The algorithms won't stop. The responsibility is on us. Because in a world of endless distraction, focus is power. The most radical act today isn't scrolling, it's stopping. Your mental well-being depends on it. The choice is yours. So now you know the truth. TikTok isn't just stealing your time, it's rewiring your brain, one swipe at a time. But you're not powerless. You can choose to take back control, because it is. If you found this video eye-opening, hit that like button to support the message and subscribe for more deep dives into the psychology behind our digital world. Thanks for watching.